Hello, this is YouTube Joseph WM um po- podcast with Hoops and DinoMan Part 2. So welcome back. I decided to do it. We agreed to do Part 2. So first question. Oh, one question I forgot to ask last time was do you know um do you know I mean what's your favorite dinosaur documentary out of all of them? It doesn't have to be in the Walkaway series.
I would say probably When Dinosaurs Roamed America, just because that's one that I happened to watch a lot when I was a kid. Uh,
Yeah, I know
they
Chased
had
by
that
Sea
one.
Monsters is. I know from the reviews your
Oh
favorite
yeah,
from Walkwood series is Chased by Sea Monsters. And also,
yeah,
oh, also, do you want to hear about my idea for my plot for Walking with Dinosaurs reboot?
sure. Go ahead. Yeah.
So I think that they should the first episode they should it's just gonna be the same. It's just gonna be a remake of New Blood. Um, that will be the same place and time as the just without the animals shrink wrapped and all that and up to date
Yeah.
information. I think. Second episode they should probably do the early Jurassic period. They didn't talk about the earlier mid Jurassic in the original. Why?
hmm
Is it because there's not enough fossils?
I guess.
So I don't know where the setting would be. It could be in Antarctica. You know Cryolophosaurus? That died.
Yeah, yeah. That
Was
could
it
be an
related?
option.
What?
That could be an option for it.
Was it
For it, yeah.
was it related to Dilophosaurus? Do you know?
Probably. I
They
think
look
that's what I've
similar
heard.
with the
Yeah.
head crest.
hmm
Do they? And then also
Yeah.
I think that I think and then that I'm not sure where they would do the mid Jurassic. Maybe it could be with Compson Naphis. Wasn't that the first Solidosaur? You know what Solidosaurs are?
I don't know if that was the first. Yeah, but I mean, you. Yeah, go ahead and tell me. Yeah.
You never heard those are theropod dinosaurs. They include T Rex. They include all the anything from T Rex, Velociraptor, Ornithomimus, Therizinosaurus,
hmm
and modern birds, Troodons. Those are all Those are all Solidosaurs. I mean, you know what I mean?
Okay.
What clade I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know
hmm
what a clade is?
hmm
And then, and then also, I think what's different between solidosaurs and other theropods is that solidosaurs have feathers. Is that right?
hmm
Do you think all theropods had feathers? I doubt that.
Yeah.
Hard to say. I don't think Coelophysis had feathers. I don't think they're that basic and I don't think they're that of much of a basal trait to theropods. And I'll be really shocked if one day we find the outline of the feathers on a Coelophysis skeleton. Has that never been found
yeah.
before?
Not that I'm aware of. I'm told it was because of, from what I've heard, is because of pycnofibers on pterosaurs. They're thinking that those kinds of, I don't know what you would call them, filaments might be uh, ancestral to the archosaur group. But
To the ornithidurans,
I,
you mean? You know what
the what?
ornithidurans are?
Yeah.
Not all the crocodile line archosaurs didn't have them. Don't have them, obviously. I
hmm
think I think pterosaurs and solidosaurs evolved feathers independently of one another. Well, they evolved feather-like
hmm
filaments convergently. They didn't share a common ancestor with them. Anyway, so back to walking the dinosaurs. So I think I'm about to yawn. Oh, that was a little weird of a yawn. Anyway, so the ancestors of I mean the at late Jurassic they should just it would just be a remake of Time of Titans, and then also I think they should just do a remake of Cruel Sea and Giant of the Skies. So
Mm-hmm.
and also Spirits of the Ice Forest and Death of a Dynasty. So basically, would that be 8 episodes in the?
So 7 episodes then.
I'm asking. Let me count. 1, 2, 3.
So
Um
yeah.
yeah, that would be 8. I think I think they should do do you think they should do a Walk with Dinosaurs reboot?
I don't know. I would say like going for personally, I would want something more original than just them remaking the same thing. But
Oh yeah, we kind of
you know,
talked about
it
this
could be
last
good.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I would yeah, I would like to see a non-shrink wrap version of
Mm-hmm.
T-Rex
Yeah.
and all the other dinosaurs and animals.
Mm-hmm.
Do you, do, do you think well, I haven't seen Giraffe. Also, let's take a break from the Walkers here for a moment. I haven't seen any of the Jurassic Park movies except for the original one. That's the only one I've seen. I seen the original of the whole Jurassic World. Well, not the whole of it. Just the beginning portion. But have you seen all the Jurassic Park movies?
Yeah, they're worth checking out. I really like them. Uh,
Even
I
the
grew up watching the old ones, the first three, and I
even
saw
the
the new ones when they were in the theater. And yeah, I really enjoy them.
even the latest one, Fallen King.
Um, yeah, that's one of them.
What was the second Jurassic World
That was
called?
Fallen Kingdom, and then they did Dominion was the most recent one.
Oh, Dominion. Fallen Kingdom was but none of the
Mm-hmm.
problem with Jurassic World other than they don't make the dinosaur. They obviously don't care about not shrink wrapping, right?
Depends. Some of them, like they did a little better in the most recent one. I
The
think, like when they put
Velociraptors.
feathers on. Yeah, yeah.
They only put feathers on the Velociraptor,
They put feathers on some raptor in the most recent one. Yeah.
but they don't But it's still shrink wrapped. Just adding feathers is not enough, right?
Yeah. They
Is it?
it it looks pretty good from what I've seen.
It looks what?
They still look pretty good to me, like the one that I was referring to in the most recent one. But
Is
yeah,
it
they
is it still shrink wrapped with feathers? Is it shrink wrapped with feathers?
I can't really tell.
You
I think
can't.
that it look. I think it looks fine.
Do you see the shape of the skull through the skin in this?
I don't think so. I don't think
Then
so.
it's not shrink wrapped. And also, what was I gonna say? So do you do you think also if also have you seen the have you heard of this in Jurassic World? There's this hybrid dinosaur called the Stegoceratops. Have you heard of that? I never
I
seen
think
them.
so. They did that for like the toy line or something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't in the movie.
No.
I had the two when I was younger. I don't know. I had two toy. You mean I had two toy Stegosaurus Triceratops hybrid. That's like crossing a rhino with
Mm-hmm.
an elephant. That they're not realistic, right?
Yeah. No.
If they should cross a T Rex with a Tarbosaurus. Remember Tarbosaurus? That
hmm
would be more realistic. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Since they're in the same family.
hmm
Was the Tarbosaurus the Asian Rex?
I know that Tarbosaurus is from Mongolia area, so
And
yeah,
and it's related to T Rex. T Rex.
yeah, same family. Yeah.
So could you call it the Asian Rex?
I mean, there's other ones. There's other pterosaurs in Asia too, so maybe not that specifically that one, but yeah.
Then there's I know there's oh my I forget what one that begins with an A. This Asian Tyrannosaur. Do you know what I mean? Its name begins with, I forget
Hmm.
how to pronounce it. Its name means in Latin or Greek different branch or something like. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure which one you mean.
But then there's I know no. Were there T Rexes in where in the eastern U.S.? You know?
I'm not so sure. From what I know, it's just the area in the west is where where a lot of the fossils from the United States comes from. Like Utah, Montana, all those.
How long can you stay on for, real quick?
I mean, I figured it'd be like a half hour, like last time, right?
Or maybe a
I
little
know
bit
I
longer.
started a little late. Yeah, go ahead.
So also as a have you heard of Appalachiosaurus?
I have not. I know the probably named after the Appalachian Mountains, right?
Yeah. Do you know the two landmasses that were North America during the Western and during the I know what they're called. The West was
Is it
where
Pangea?
no during the Western when the Western Tier Seaway was around.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Laraminia and Appalachia. I think there was a third one up where the some islands off I forget what they're called now off the coast of Canada are. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Does that landmass
The
have a name?
um, I probably knew that at one point. I think I don't know off the top of my head now, but yeah, I do know that was the whole thing with the Cretaceous geography. Is part of North America was underwater, like a big part, to the point where it was like separate continents.
Yeah, it was I call them continental fragments. Anyway, we're not gonna get into
Yeah.
geography. Also, what's your favorite dinosaur?
Probably Amargasaurus.
You mean the sailback sauropod?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if that one had a sail. Oh, yeah, because I don't know if Spinosaurus had a sail or Dimetrodon.
Hmm.
They could have been they could have just been more skin on top of that. I don't
Yeah.
know that after seeing the rhino from all today's. Remember?
Yeah, yeah, that whole debate for sure.
Do
I
you
know what
think
you mean.
Do you think do you think We'll never know for sure whether or not Dimetrodon or Spinosaurus or any of those animals had sails.
Uh,
Is that right?
seems likely to me. Yeah, it seems likely to me. Uh,
Unless we could time
if
travel, which isn't unlikely. But
Mhm.
I think Stegosaurus might not have might not have plates. Its plates might have formed a sort of hump on its body. Is that
I don't
possible?
know.
Like a
I've
three-dimensional
never
tail?
heard. I've never heard anyone suggest that.
I
Seems kind of
did.
unlikely to
I
me.
came up with
Uh,
it.
okay.
It seems kind of unlikely.
Yeah. I could be wrong, but yeah.
Could the plates have been used for? They could have changed color, I believe, like a chameleon. Is that possible?
I don't think so. I think I heard that that was an idea that was suggested at first, but now it's known that they did not have like skin covering them, so like no blood vessels in there. It was just
Bone.
uh, solid one color.
It was just bone.
I don't know if it was bone or if it was uh, scale or
Huh.
something. It's probably yeah. But I think that I heard somewhere that the idea of them like being able to change color by like you know flushing blood into the skin over the plates has been like debunked because they didn't have skin covering over them.
It's been disproven,
Yeah, I think I heard that somewhere.
but I think I f- then maybe the plates were just for display and ensure it didn't mates.
Hmm.
Do you know? Also, do you know So I go say oh um what was I gonna say the what was I gonna say back to Jurassic World? I think they should that you c- they I get I know I went on the Jurassic Park wiki one time and looked at all the dinosaur hybrids, and I only came across two that were plausible. The
Hmm.
Suchionyx, Baryonyx and Suchomimus. Those
Yeah,
weren't they in the Spinosaur family?
believe so. Yeah.
And there was a hybrid. Have you heard of that dinosaur hybrid from Jurassic World? It was called this. It was something
Mm-mm,
like
I haven't heard of that.
Suchoonyx. But there's also Spinoonyx, which is a Spinosaurus Baryonyx hybrid. Those
Hmm.
sound more realistic than crossing than creating a Stegoceratops or there was also I had a toy of I
Hmm.
don't know if I still have it of a Carniraptor. You know if that's supposed to be a
Oh
hybrid?
yeah. No, what would that be?
Velociraptor during Carnotaurus. Wait a minute, do you have a cat?
I have two cats.
I heard meowing in the background.
Mm.
Was that from them?
Probably. I don't
Yeah,
know.
my cats don't get along. Do your cats get along with each other?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we're getting off topic. So and then also, what was I gonna say? Um, c- d- have you heard of the Carnorat? Was that in the movies or was that just a toy?
Mm-mm.
Was probably.
Never heard of it, so it must just be a toy.
And then also, they didn't have any dinosaur. Oh, the only dinosaur hybrids they had in the movies was it the Indoraptor and the Dominus Rex, right?
Yeah.
There were no other dinosaur hybrids in the movies.
Not no.
They were all just either toy. The other ones were just toys or in video games. I know some of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then also, I think they should add more. And are they still gonna make more Jurassic Park movies?
I haven't heard anything about that, so
But it's highly possible that movie has it had a huge. Is it very popular and successful? The whole franchise.
uh, yeah.
So it's not unreasonable for them to do another Jurassic World.
I don't think they really need to. It's you know, kind of already wrapped things up.
With Fallen Kid, maybe they'll do another. Maybe they'll do. Maybe it won't be Jurassic World or Jurassic Park. Maybe they'll call it something. Maybe they'll call it this time Jurassic Universe. I'm just guessing.
Hmm.
Maybe it'll be another reboot. Is that possible?
Hmm. Who knows? You know, we'll see.
Or is this or is this the end of the line for Jurassic Park movies?
I don't think they need to make any more. You know,
You
personally,
think
but
you think it could be the end of the line?
uh, I can't speak to whether it is or it isn't. All I know is I don't really need any more. I think that they finished up what story they were trying to tell.
Yeah, I should finish. I really want to finish watching the Jurassic the rest of Jurassic World and the Dominion. Is Dominion the second movie?
No, that's the sixth one.
No, is that the second Jurassic World?
No, they had Jurassic World, then they had Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and then there was Jurassic World Dominion.
Oh,
So
Dominion's the end.
yeah,
It's like Shrek, the final chapter. You know that movie, Shrek?
um, I don't think I ever saw it, but yeah, I think I've
I'm
heard of
just
that.
compare. It's
Yeah,
just I'm just using it as an example.
yeah.
And then also, oh wait, also one other thing. Have you seen this doc? Have you seen this document? I hope I don't get copyright strike for this. Have you seen this documentary? Prehistoric.
No, I don't think I've heard of that. It looks like
The,
the cover of Dinosaur Planet, or yeah,
it looks like Whitetail from Dinosaur.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? And then also, I think it is. Yeah, they. Hold one minute. It starts in the present day. Then they go back in time to the so, sometimes historical times, almost always to the Ice Age, then to the Age of Dinosaurs, then to the Paleozoic. Then they fast forward
Mm-hmm.
and go forward in the back, go forward in time at the end and back to present day. You understand?
Yeah, never heard of that one.
Does that sound like a good setup for a dinosaur documentary?
Yeah, sure. I'd be. Uh,
Yeah, I
I'd
think you
probably
could get
watch
it.
that if I found it anywhere.
You would what?
I'd probably watch that if I found it anywhere.
You could probably get it on on I think on Amazon you could probably buy it. But I think
Yeah.
this is where I got my. I don't know if it's out of stock yet though. I got it a few years ago. And so also I noticed watching it they reused animation from the Walkaway series when dinosaurs roamed America, as well as Animal
Uh,
Armageddon and also Prehistoric America. Have you heard that last one?
think so. Yeah.
That's about the Ice Age.
Mm-hmm.
Y- And then also they why did they reuse I don't know if they reused any footage any animation from Prehistoric Planet or from not Dinosaur Planet I meant. I-
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Uh,
why did
must just be a cost saving thing.
to save money?
Yeah.
And then also they also did add some new animate their own but a lot of it's reused from different other prehistoric documentaries.
Mm.
All right, do you have to go yet?
So what's up?
Do you have to go?
Don't have to. No.
All right,
If you have more questions for me, yeah.
you know, I wish if they did another. Also, I wish if they did another more direct in the movies in the Jurassic World in the Jurassic Park franchise. This time they should make made up dinosaurs that didn't exist in real life besides the hybrid dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
What didn't the Indominus? I'd never seen the movie, but unfortunately, I did get a spoiler alert about what happened to the Indominus Rex. Didn't was it a female?
Yeah.
Did she get eaten by the mosasaur? Is that what it was?
Yeah. That's what happened at the end of the Jurassic World.
Was there only one Indominus Rex created?
Um, they it's mentioned that they made two, and then the other one, like the surviving one, ate the other one like off screen.
Yeah. Oh, you mean? Oh, I thought the one that died was killed by the mosasaur. No.
The second one, first one was eaten by the other Indominus Rex, and then
The
that
last
second Indominus Rex was eaten by the Mosasaur.
they didn't show it though.
No,
How did the audience know it then?
it's like mentioned by a character.
It though they mention it in a different. It's not in this video, but the one of the characters mention it at the end,
Mm-hmm. No, at the beginning.
and then also at the beginning of the next movie of Fallen Kingdom.
Nope. At the beginning of Jurassic World, they say that the Indominus that is seen in the movie ate the other Indominus Rex
That
that
open
they
scene
had
takes place before them. It's like a prequel scene,
before the movie starts. Yeah.
and then also before the is was I gonna say, is the were the Indominus? I mean, are they just as dangerous as a T Rex? Or are they more
I mean,
dangerous?
it's made up, so it's uh,
Are they
not.
the same size as T Rex?
I think that they mentioned the Indominus Rex is bigger, so
And it's not that realistic. Oh, yeah, it has many different dinosaurs and modern animals in its DNA. It's a hybrid of,
hmm
right?
yeah.
And then also, and what, and does the Indoraptors also get eaten?
Do you really want me to tell you? I mean, you haven't seen
Oh
them
no,
yet.
yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Better not spoil it. I already better not spoil
yeah,
anything else for me.
yeah.
And also was wait real quick. You want to hear about the walking with You want to hear about the walking with more of my idea for a walking with series remake?
Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
I think walking with prehistoric beasts. They should do a remake. They should
Mm.
they should do one scene where they should do an episode where they think the only difference I think they should do an episode that takes place in the Miocene. They left out the Miocene. You know that time
Yeah,
period?
yeah, yeah. There's a lot of interesting stuff, in the whole Cenozoic era and stuff that isn't always shown in documentaries. So yeah, if they, it would be a good opportunity to talk about stuff like that for
And
sure.
it's a shame. We should really know more about the Cenozoic than the Mesozoic. You know why?
Yeah, yeah, it's more recent.
That's the era we live in now.
Yeah, that's true too.
And also, do you think have you heard of the Anthropocene epoch?
um, I've heard of that theory. Yeah.
The new epoch that some people. It's not official on the geologic timescale. Officially, we're still in the
Hmm.
Holocene. But it
Hmm.
because all the things humans are doing to the environment.
Yeah. Yeah. So that.
Also, so I think they should do after Walking Prehistoric Beast. They should do a remake to Walking with Monsters. I don't. The only difference is they should put the order. They should put the. They should. They should put an
The
Ordovician
Ordovician
segment.
period.
Why did they
Yeah.
leave that out in Walking with Monsters?
Who knows?
Yeah, and then also and maybe make it 6 episodes instead of 3 and
Yeah.
then also so the first two would have be the Cambrian Ordovician and Silurian episodes would have the Cambrian Ordovician Silurian segment, and the second
Yeah.
episode would be the no first episode Cambrian Ordovician, second episode would be Silurian, third episode um Devonian, and fourth episode would be Carboniferous. Fifth
Hmm.
episode would be
All of them.
early and late Permian, and sixth episode would be the Triassic. And then also
Hmm.
and and then also yeah um yeah why did yeah I know you were also on your review of Komatsu's you said you got to know and also Prehistoric Park you say you hate it when they reuse animation, right?
Yeah, it is kind of annoying, but it happens.
Well, oh yeah, they just want to save money. That's their motive.
Yeah, it's not everything has the budget for uh, uh, creating all that new animation. It probably costs them a lot of money, so I get why they do it.
And also Dimetrodon, the baby Dimetrodons, they just look like miniature versions of the adults. I know
Yeah,
you said
yeah,
you were disappointed, but a lot
yeah.
of modern animals they look like they're just miniature versions of the parents.
Hmm.
Did you know that?
Yeah, it's sometimes proportions are different though, as babies or juveniles, like uh, eyes being proportionately bigger, noses being proportionately smaller, and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's always going. You're saying with all animals, even there's always going to be
No,
more
not all
different
of them.
other than the size. The size is pretty much the only difference in some animal between babies and adults.
Not always. I
And
mean, that's just one thing that I observed when I was watching the Walking with Monsters series. Is it looks like they just took the same model and shrank it.
okay, oh yeah, time out. Let me tell my yeah, that's my dog. Let me tell my audience. Just ignore my mom and dog in the background. They're going for a walk. Don't let it be a distraction to this podcast. Anyway, so as I was saying, do you do you also do, what was I gonna say is the Diplodocus sort. I mean the Diplodocus weren't the Diplodocus hatchlings from Time of the Titans cute? The sauropods
What about them?
weren't they adorable?
Yeah, yeah.
So is in Alpha's egg. So is her when she's a baby, and the other hatchling. They're all adorable.
Hmm.
Two things I have to criticize. I mean, in Dinosaur Planet. Two things I have to criticize. One is the episode with Alpha's egg. Where the Alvarezsaurs. I don't think they would have targeted sauropods babies. They would no. They were insect eaters, right? Have you heard of those dinosaurs other than from there?
Yeah, Mm-hmm.
Weren't they insect eaters only?
I don't know.
Regardless, it's ridiculous. The on Pod's Travels, the episode on Pod's Travels where the surviving sister that on the log gets eaten by an elasmosaurus. That couldn't have happened in real life, right?
I don't know.
Hold on, love you, mom. Bye. Sorry, I was getting myself distracted. I guess I always say that to my mom. Anyway, did you know that plesiosaur, elasmosaurs especially, they couldn't eat large prey. They only ate fish and small fish, crustaceans, and mollusks
Mm-hmm.
because their heads were too. Do you know that?
Yeah.
So I doubt seriously they could have targeted a raptor stuck out at sea.
Mm-hmm.
So don't you think that scene? Remember that part?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a little ridiculous, dramatic?
I don't know. I mean, predators or carnivores just tend to be opportunistic. So, if it saw an easy chance for a meal, it probably would have taken it. I don't know.
But
That's just my opinion.
the plesiosaurs were specialized. They would only eat. They would only eat. They would only eat fish, crustaceans, and mollusks. They couldn't fit anything larger in their mouth. Well,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe they could. They just couldn't swallow it in one piece. They would rip chunks off, right?
I guess. Yeah, makes sense.
And also, as I was saying, I and also, do you think if now a question about the Ballad of Big Al, do you think if Big Al didn't die as an adolescent, lived to old age, do you think he would have do you think he would have been fossilized?
Uh, Fossilization's rare in general. A lot of conditions have to be perfect. So, who knows?
Maybe he would. We wouldn't know about. He would. His skeleton would have decayed to dust. We wouldn't.
Yeah, it's
And then
interesting to
also,
think about for sure.
did they know anything about taphonomy with Big? You know what that is? You know what taphonomy
Yeah,
is?
yeah, yeah. It's
Is
all
that
the
between the death
classification of.
that's in between when an organism dies and when it's found as a fossil?
Mm-hmm.
Then also, do they know anything about Big Al's taphonomy?
Maybe I misunderstood. You're talking about taxonomy?
Taphonomy, not
Oh no, I don't know that process now.
that's a science that studies between when an organism dies and when it becomes dug up when it's dug up as a fossil by someone.
I see.
You never heard of that science?
No, I didn't
It's a
know they had
branch.
a name for that.
It's a branch of paleontology. And also, anyway,
Okay.
also they should they should probably do a also. I don't know if they need to do a remake to Walk with Caveman. I don't know if the shrink wrap in it. Oh, they probably could do a remake because we found more species since Walk with Caveman appeared. We didn't know about Homo
Mm-hmm.
naledi. We didn't know about Homo what was it? Homo longi. Have you heard of those species of
No,
humans?
I don't know a whole lot about that particular subject, or
Human
ancient
evolution.
humans.
The
Mm-hmm.
Homo longi was discovered in 2020, 2021, a few years ago. They nicknamed it Dragon Man, but it could be a Denisovan skull. We didn't know about Denisovans either. You know what the
Mm-hmm.
Denisovans were? They were
Mm-mm.
route. They were the Denisovans. You should look them up. We don't know much about them. They only found a tiny part of the like part of the finger bone, like right here, and a molar tooth from them in a cave called Denisova in Russia in
Mm-hmm.
2010. But that was enough the DNA proved it was a different species. That and some of their DNA exists in Polynesian and Australasian people. You know who Australasians are?
Mm-hmm.
And then also, so humans like Neanderthals, regular people did interbreed with them.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, so is it so pretty much? So also, as I gonna say, also I don't think that the they need to add any new episodes to Walking with Caveman remake or reboot. I think they should also do a mid-quote between Walk with Dinosaurs and and monsters. No, not monster. Walk with Dinosaurs and prehistoric beasts that would take place in the Paleocene and Eocene. The
Mm-hmm.
Paleocene is another epoch they didn't talk about in Walk with Prehistoric Beasts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know when that was?
No, no. What's up with that one?
That was right after the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs hit, when the Earth was
Oh yeah.
recovering before the
Mm-hmm.
Eocene. You know what? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. And then also I think now, chased by sea monsters. I don't know if they need to, or chased by that. Oh yeah, they probably should. I don't know if they'll do a remake. They need to do. Oh, they probably should with less. When again, only to show no chased by dinosaurs, they could probably add some more. It could. They should have more than two episodes in a remake or reboot. Do you
Yeah.
agree? And then also
I don't.
what?
I don't know. Either way.
And then Chase. I think that Chase. They should do. I know. I just see this. I just getting this idea kind of from you. You showed them. Oh, you thought that they shouldn't do on your review Chase by Dinosaurs. They should do an episode with Spinosaurus. They should have done one with Spinosaurus and Archaeopteryx. Right? You didn't say. You just
Um.
showed pictures of them.
Yeah. It could be an interesting thing to do is with that format, uh, showing time traveling and discovering new things about those particular uh, fossil finds.
And also, yeah, do you know what Archaeopteryx was?
Yeah.
And then also, I think there's even a Pokemon based off it. There's a Pokemon
Uh,
based off of Numelacaris also. You know Numelacaris?
mm-hmm.
Most of those, including Numelacaris, you only know it from Walking Monsters.
No, yeah, I'm familiar with that one.
And then also, I don't know if you're into Pokemon.
Mm-mm. I was never into the Pokemon stuff, so whatever you have to say about that, I probably won't know anything about it.
I don't know. I'm not that big. I have a whole collection of Pokemon cards I haven't really looked at in years. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really into. All right, let's get back to talk about Walko series. Lastly,
Mm-hmm.
Prehistoric Park. They should also do a remake. They should probably make a Prehistoric Park into a full series, not just a mini series. This
Mm-hmm.
remake. Would that be a good idea?
Maybe. I mean, it's already over, so the. But if you were talking about remakes, yeah.
They should make it into a full. Well, they should do more than six episodes. I would definitely watch it if it was a full series.
Mm-hmm.
And then also also is as I go say um is do you also I think in all the most of the Walker series except for Prehistoric Park, I don't know if that's counted as part of it. They should add they should add speculative dinosaurs that we haven't found fossils of. They should do more of them in a Walker Dinosaurs remake, like the Polar Allosaurus. Was the
Mm-hmm.
Polar Allosaurus was it based on a real animal or is it speculative?
I'm not sure. I probably knew at some point, but I'm not sure.
I think it's if it's a based on real, it's based on the Austrovenator. Have you heard of that dinosaur?
Okay, yeah, yeah, that's probably what it was. Yeah.
Is in the same family as Allosaurus,
I believe so.
yeah, or at least closely related in his sister
Mm-hmm.
family. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
there was one predator in late Jurassic North America that was bigger than Allosaurus, and that was the only other genus of dinosaur in its family. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the Sauropet or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean.
And that was from Planet Dinosaur, I think, is where I saw it. You didn't like? Did you, I
Mm-hmm.
forget? You didn't like that show either?
Which one?
Planet Dinosaur by BBC.
Oh yeah, the shaking the camera around stuff kind of got a little too much for me, so I wasn't too into
Just
that.
just like Jurassic Fight Club. Was it as bad as Jurassic Fight?
No, I think Jurassic Fight Club I liked less. So
It was worse.
yeah.
And then also I think hold on, let me think. Is it? I'm just thinking if that wraps up everything.
Okay.
I think I don't know if they'll. I think that maybe that's more likely they'll make another show like Walker Dices, but it won't be called Walking With anymore.
Uh,
Is that right? You think that's more likely? Do you?
I honestly don't know what their whole uh, uh, plan is, or if they're planning anything for remaking Walking with Dinosaurs or anything like that. So
That was just
I
my
couldn't
idea.
say.
I also saw a rumor that I think it was on Ideas Wiki fandom. You know what fandom wiki is? Uh,
Yeah,
I saw that there's going to be a sequel to Walker Dinosaurs this year or next year or two. That might be a rumor. Is that a rumor? A sequel to the movie, I
never
mean.
heard of it.
To the movie
Never
Walker.
heard of.
It has to be a
Mm-mm.
rumor. A rumor means we don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah.
So also, what was I gonna say? One other thing. I think they should. Why didn't they do a when prehistoric beasts roamed America?
I don't know.
They should do that. They should. Oh, they should make a remake to When Dinosaurs Roamed America. Also, hell, I would just do a remake to all these documentaries. Prehistoric. Dinosaur
Yeah, yeah.
Planet, Animal Armageddon, When Dinosaurs Roamed America, Walko series. I would just do a remake to them all if I was the companies that made them.
Hmm.
And then oh wait, I think I'm not gonna go. Oh, hold on. Det- my plot for a walk. I don't think I'll say anything about my walk when prehistoric when prehistoric um be, when prehistoric beasts roamed America movie. I don't want to go in detail now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I need to
No
tell you
worries.
the same thing. I'm warning you, YouTube. If you give me a copyright strike for any noise you hear in the background from TV, I'll take you to court and sue you. That's the YouTube, not you. Anyway, I think I'm gonna have to end it here. Let me
Okay.
stop recording, but don't. I have to ask you something before you leave after the record.
Okay.
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 All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. This has been YouTube Joseph WM Podcast. Once again, don't forget to go check out Hoops and Dino Man's channel. Hold on, I'm standing. I don't know. Take care. See you all in the next video. Bye.